Hello, sixth graders, and happy Monday. Good news, we're still going to be working on some stuff that's very, very similar to last week. It's just the same stuff we did last week. We're just going to spend one more day reviewing it, make sure that we have down mean, median, and mode before we're ready to move on to our next topic in statistics. Go ahead and complete your PDN. Come back when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, looking at our data, when I look at all these numbers, the one that occurs the most is the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I thought it was 5 at first, but 6 occurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. At first I thought it was 5, but 5 only occurs 3 times. So our mode is 6. And remember that our range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. The biggest number in this data set is 12. Subtracting the smallest number, which is 1, gives me a range of 11, which means the whole data set ranges over 11 numbers. Last week, we studied measure the center as a way to understand and summarize statistics. Today, all we're doing is reviewing that information and making sure that we have it all the way down. So last week, we learned mean. Mean was when you add up all the data and divide by the number of data points that there are. Today, you're going to be asked to do all 4 of these, and you're going to have to remember, oh, which one is he talking about? So the way that kids in the past have remembered mean is, oh, Mr. Magana is so mean for making us do all this work, because mean usually takes the most work for you all to do in order to come up with the right answer. To find the median, you line up from least to greatest, then find the middle. If there's 2 numbers in the middle, you have to find the middle of those 2 numbers or the mean of those 2 numbers. What's in the middle? Letter of median. It's the same letter D in the middle of median as is in middle, and that helps me remember that median means to find the middle. Mode, find the number or numbers, remember there can be more than one answer or no answer at all, that occur the most. And what I always say in the classroom is mode is most, because you want to know the number that happens the most. For a range, you're going to identify the biggest and smallest numbers, and you're going to subtract them. I don't have a really good way to remember it. It's the only one that doesn't begin with M. So for range, it's usually the last one that I do. But you can tell me if you have any good ideas, go ahead and send them my way. So what's going to happen today is we're going to get a full set of numbers, and we're going to have to find mean, median, mode, and range. And you can go in any order that you want, but make sure that you're putting them in the right box. So I am going to do mean first. My first step to find the mean is add up all of these numbers. When I add up all of these numbers, I get 480. And I know I'm not done. I know I have to divide that. I just use the slash sign when I need to divide. And then I divide by however many numbers there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I divide by 10, and I can actually do that problem in my head. 480 divided by 10 equals 48. So I'm going to type my mean in as 48. Okay, next one, I'm going to do my median. This is just the order that I always go in, but you can really go in any order you want. To do median, I have to line them up from least to greatest. 11, then 16, then 28, then 37, 38, 41, 60, 75, 80, and 94. I'm always going to double and check and make sure that I have the right amount of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If there's 5 on this side and 5 on this side, that means that my median is right in between 38 and 41. And there's 2 ways I can think about that. I can say, okay, 38, 39, 40, 41. What number is right in the middle of those 2? So I'm trying to find the middle of 38 and 41. So I just wrote out all my numbers, and what is the middle of those is in between 39 and 40. And what's in between 39 and 40? 39.5. So I'm going to write my answer as the median as 39.5. Mode is the one that occurs the most. Since I already put them in order, I'm just going to look in order, and no number occurs more than once. So for my mode, I'm going to say that there is none. And then range, if I've already put them in order, I know my biggest number is on this end and my smallest number is on that end. So 94 minus 11 gives me a range of 83. So I'm going to put that in as my range of 83. Now, again, it doesn't matter what order you go in, but make sure that when you're finding the mean, you're putting it in the box for mean, and it's going to be a different spot every time. So you got to be careful with it. Okay. Right now, you are going to go ahead and I just did 2 questions for each problem set today. So do question 1 on 2 on problem set 1. Pause your video and come back when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, let's look at them. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find my mean, even though that's not the first box. That's what I always like to start with. Add them all up and get 336. Divide. There's 7 numbers all together, which gives me a mean of 48. To find my median, I'm going to put them in order: 18, 18, 35, 36, 52, 83, 94. What's the middle of them? There's 3 numbers on this side. There's 3 numbers on this side, which gives me a middle of 36. So I'm going to put my median as 36. When I'm looking for my mode, which number occurs the most, my numbers in order makes it clear that 18 is the only one that occurs more than once. And then for range, biggest number, 94, minus smallest number, 18, give me a range of 76. So I'm going to put that in the range box. Again, doing the median before I do the range and the mode makes it a little bit easier, but whatever order you want to go in, you can. For number 2, when my job is to find the mean, first thing I'm going to do is add them all up. Divide by, how many numbers are there in this one? 9. Plus 459 divided by 9, 51. Next, I'm going to do my median. Oh, I got to write down my mean, 51. Next, I'm going to do my median. Put them in order: 27, 29, 31, 44, 49, 49, 63, 72, 95. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means if I cross 4 off from this side and I cross 4 off from this side, that leaves me a middle number of 49. So my median is 49. Mode, which number occurs the most? See, oh, I have 2 49s, so my mode is going to be 49. And then for my range, I'm going to do my biggest number, which it tells me right here is 95, minus my smallest number, which is 27, which gives me a range of 68. So for the range, we're going to put 68. Again, be careful because I've moved around these numbers in the different boxes, so make sure that you're being careful and actually looking at which one is asking which. Okay, you have 2 more questions to do at your own. Remember that you're going to pause the video. If you need to look at these notes, you can, but at this point, you should be able to differentiate between what's mean, median, mode, and range, and just do it on your own. You should pause the video and then come back and we'll check your answers. Okay. Number 1, I always do mean first. When I add them all up, I get 325. I need to divide by how many numbers there are. There's 5 numbers, which gives me a mean of 65. Make sure I'm putting in the right box. Means over here, 65. Next, find the median. Got to line them up. 23, 32, 86, 88, 96. Which number is in the middle? 86 is in the middle. There's 2 on either side. So 86 is in the middle. That's my median, middle, median. Mode, which number occurs the most? I don't see any that occurred more than once, so the mode is none. Range, biggest number, 96, minus smallest number, 23, gives me a range of 73. Probably trickiest problem you're going to see today, because when we get to the median, it was a little more difficult, but I'm going to start with the mean, add them all up. I get 354. Divide by how many numbers there are 6 numbers, which gives me a mean of 59. Mr. Magnat is so mean for making us do that whole addition problem and then another division problem. For median, this one was tricky. I'm going to line all of them up. 11, 35, 65, 74, 79, 90. When I do that, two numbers end up in the middle, 65 and 74. In my brain, I actually can't figure out what's halfway between 65 and 74. That's something that I'm going to have to do a little bit of math for. And the easiest way to do that math is just to find the average or mean of those two numbers. So first thing that I did was I added them both up and I got 139. Now it's just two numbers that I added up, so I'm going to divide 139 by 2 to get an answer of 69.5. That's my median because that's the middle point of 65 and 74. So for my median, I put 69.5. Mode, which number occurs the most? None of them occur more than once, so I'm going to put none. And then range, I'm taking my biggest number, 90, subtracting my smallest number, 11, to get a range of 79. Okay, this was all review. You'll see this periodically over the next few weeks, just different review questions that might pop up. But for now, what I want you to do is your exit ticket. Make sure you're putting them in the right box. Make sure you press submit when you are done, and then you can complete your Khan Academy assignment for today. Hope all is well. As always, give me a call or text me if you have any questions, 847-769-4731. I'll see you tomorrow when we start a brand new topic.